Hello there, everybody. How's it going today? Stephanie Oni, artist here in Concord, California. It's a beautiful, slightly breezy evening. I have a couple of canvases that I am working on. These are some of my flow paintings that I did not feel were the most successful. And so I decided, I've messed it up, but I might like it better. I've decided that I want to do a couple of pieces. That show an alternate lifestyle and show that it's okay, Nobody has the right to judge anybody in my book. I don't think that Jesus would have judged people for loving each other, and that's kind of how I feel about that. Why am I doing these particular pieces? I live in San Francisco, or I live in the Bay Area, and you just don't see a lot of pieces of art that honor love in all of its forms. Okay, I'm gonna have to put this back the way it was. Let's see, that was up there. These guys were down here, right? Anyway, that's my motive behind these. I think that the person that buys these, either one of them, will really appreciate having a piece that honors love or joy in being together. I prefer men, of course, so this is not a statement about being homosexual in any way. And in fact, I'm trying to be respectful about it, but I don't even know. I have a friend who is. Sure, I have more than one friend who's homosexual. Or is it gay? Probably gay, huh? I think this world is too full of judgment right now. And I think that's one of the problems with why America is not truly great, is because we have gotten away from being decent, kind human beings to one another. And we are lacking so much empathy. It's amazing. I was, reading Facebook, and there's this woman that's on a rant about defending Sarah Huckabee, and saying how mean the reporter was to interrogate her, saying, how can you think this is right, taking these children away from the parents? And Sarah, the woman on Facebook is defending Sarah Huckabee for not answering. And then I look at her profile page, and then she's a uber Christian, and how can you be a Christian person and be for people being taken away from their families and being kept in cages? How can you call yourself a Christian and be for that? That's cruel and inhumane treatment. Do you think Jesus would lock people up? Is that what your Bible tells you is appropriate? And if so, That is definitely not a Bible I want to read. Anyway, it just makes me angry. The state of our world. Probably shouldn't even be talking about it because, oh my God, somebody has an opinion. Well, you know, you're not going to like the fact of what I'm doing here anyway. So, I'm sure there won't be a lot of people that really want to watch this video, right? Because it's about homosexuals. No, it's not. It's about love. This canvas is not very stiff. It's very mushy. Need to fix that up. Is that crooked? Feels like it's a bit crooked. Can't move it now, can I? No. Looks like it's okay here though. I don't know why it looks so crooked over here. Looks good there. Could have been cut crooked. I really, really try not to do that, but you know, happens. Yeah, we can cover it somewhat. It's been a busy week for me. I have been trying to find more shows to do. And then also trying to get my tent display set up exactly like I want it. And it just takes a ridiculous amount of money to enter shows, truly. Out here, the average at least 250, if not, you know, 350. There's one I applied for that will be $400 this summer in August. It was the San Jose Jazz Festival. It gets 80,000 people through there though, and the $400 booth fee is by the main stage, and I guess Kool and the Gang is playing this year, so it should be a pretty good draw. You're gonna have to have a lot of canvases prepped for it. I've got all the jewelry taken care of now, I think. There's one more component that I want to try to find, and I just can't find it. But other than that, I think I'm pretty good on the jewelry portion. The bottles have done not so well lately. They did really good at the first show, and they have not shown well since. I don't know why. Who knows? My boxes did well at the first show. They haven't done really that well since. Might need to lower the price a couple dollars. But truly, they took so many hours that it just doesn't... You know, how do you price something that takes you so many hours to make? You just can't make them, I guess. So I love these girls. Okay, so here's another one of these flow paintings. If you don't have a flow painting background, you can always use the underpants and a deli sheet or pieces of scrapbook paper. You know, you could easily cover a canvas with a cool scrapbook paper and use this as a background. I just happen to have these canvases sitting here, and I want to use them because I think they make interesting, cool backgrounds, you know. And look at that. That's a pretty awesome background for that. Let's just do that. You know, it's not something that's new. It's something that's been around forever. It had to be hidden. I wouldn't want to have to hide that I love somebody. You know? If it were me. Yeah, it looks like that's going to be a good place for some wording. Let's see what we can do here. Yeah, like a little space there. I could cut off their names. Okay. Anyway. I love how this feels like a sun over here. So this morning I took at least an hour to put the images together, at least. I've already gone through and picked out these images on the internet a while back. They were mostly cut to size. The canvas was prepped, so I believe in having prepped canvases ready to go. I think it's incredibly helpful to do that. So, I love that one. That's swooping away here. Okay, so that's really crookedy. I actually think that that was the image. These guys were out of Houston, Texas. And the Memphis Blues, well. Yeah, I do need to see if I can straighten that. Dang it. My swooper must be getting rusty or dull. So let's see if I can make it even to that. Cutting too much off. Looks better. I liked this. I love music. There we go. I don't know why it keeps doing that. Okay, we're gonna put him on there. I don't know what's gonna go with him, but he's too cool not to use. Ever since I saw that image, I was like, ooh, I want it. I do have images of people dancing, which would be kind of fun. I probably have some dual images. Streets. Let's see, what do I have? I'm working a bit differently than normal because I don't really have stories yet in my head about these canvases. And I think they work better when you have a story, when you have your thoughts together. So let's see. Oh, I choose you, and I'll choose you over and over without pause, without a doubt, in a heartbeat. I'll keep choosing you. I like that. Okay, let's see what we got here. This is a very wet brush now because it's been soaking. And we want to make sure it's dry. color is better? It's the only place that's going to be able to go. I kind of like it there, though. Oh, come on. I swear to God, I spend more time looking for stuff than I do actually making things. Yes. Oh, where's the guy who wrote it? Okay. course, the glue sticks to the tape that's on my fingers. God. There we go. There. I don't know if I told you this is Distress Oxides that I put that on. Distress Oxide paper. Okay, looking for paper towel. Squish it down with paper towel, otherwise you can just kind of rub everything off. It's hard to see what this looks like with this on here, so let's take it off. He's kind of a funny little guy. I kind of love him. Okay, he's going up there. He's a little obnoxious, but I kind of love him. You know, gotta be a little obnoxious. He's kind of a lot obnoxious, but oh well. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, let's give it a haircut. It's fine. Make it work. Don't do it with your good scissors, which I think I just did. Okay. Now, so look at it this way, and everything that comes back onto it, we know has to be something that adds to the piece, right? I like the bug. That's because boys are still boys, right? They're still gonna like bugs. I bet they still gave it to their sisters. Diamond shape? Better. That guy's hands are wrapped. Like shamrock. Okay, just before we decide that. It's an obnoxious little cherub. Really is. He's kind of fun. Oh, I know I have some foam tape. Where's the foam tape? There it is. Okay. Okay, so this is a very uneven surface. It's actually really grabbing in there, okay. But I'm going to put a little E6000 down first. Again, it's pulling off my DNA. So this will make sure that that tape sticks on the bottom. Ah! Bastard stuff. Come on, I mean really. Mom, it's everywhere. Dang it. What are you doing? I'm making a mess. You mean, why are you making a mess? Because it won't stop it. Well, isn't there something else you can use? No, I have to use this crap. I'm gonna stick my fingers together. Well, don't do that, honey. Yes. That is what goes through my brain. I'm slightly crazy. Stop. Stop. E6000 is the devil. So I'll go back and clean it up. It does actually dry very plastic and it will roll off. It'll be okay. It's just kind of hella annoying until it gets where you want it. All right, it's also pulling off the ink off of that inkjet. It's good to know. E6000 pulls the ink off of your inkjet. Oh, my lighting's getting really bad in here. The sun has gone down. I was working on it. Oh, universe. Just play nice. There we go. Stuff's actually very sticky tape. I don't know where I got this from. The original super glue foam mounting tape. Photo safe permanent. 100% acid free. Okay. It's sticky. I'm trying to fill in the space because it's very concave. Yes. That wasn't me, Mom. There's somebody outside swearing. I did not do it. Not this time. What else did I have for on here? I hope nobody takes offense at the bugs. I think the bugs are cool. They're not bugs, they're moths or butterflies, or, you know, they're going to change and evolve. It's meant to be a good thing, not a bad thing. So don't take it the wrong way, guys. Here it comes. I think I like it like that, though. Here it comes. Okay. So E6000 really does need time to just kind of set up. Otherwise you're just asking for issues. And it does take. The glue off of the photo, or the ink off of the photos. Okay. Absolutely. 56,000. Pitch to work with. Wow, why is that bug bugging so bad? Okay. Okay, we need more glue. Dang it. Okay, so I'm sure my phone is just about out of memory. I'm going to let this dry. The light has completely left us. So, anyway, what is my LG BT? Right? My rainbow artwork. You know, we need to honor everybody. That's the way I look at it. So, anyways, everyone, have a good night. I will bring you back when I'm ready to stabilo and finish up these canvases. They definitely need to dry, and I need to pick off all the extra glue. And then the stabilo and the sweeping side catching stuff. And I like how they're turning out, though. I hope everything's even. Oh well. That's how we know it's handmade and not computer made, right? Okay. Talk to you soon. Probably be half a second to you. Alright. Bye. Good morning, everybody. Hey, it's Steffi. I'm an artist here in Concord, California. I have been playing with all sorts of good stuff. Mostly lately I've been working on new jewelry. Yeah, it sold pretty good in my last show. Oh, and I'm knocking stuff over. Golly. Sorry. So I wanted to make sure that I had some more of that jewelry. It's the lower price point type of thing. These are two pieces that I started working on the other day. You know, I wanted to make something that appeals for everybody. But unfortunately, you know, it's not a subject that I know much about. So I can only put my knowledge into these pieces. But I'm going to finish them up real quick. And yeah, this actually reminds me of one of my Facebook friends, a guy that I went to school with. And I think that he would like something like this for him and his husband. You know, just it's artwork that's not presented out there in this way. But maybe there's a reason why it's not. So, what do I got here left to do? Stabiloing. And the reason I said maybe it's not is maybe it's just not a popular thing, or just nobody's doing it. I don't know which. And again, not knowing the subject well enough. You know, that's always a hard thing. So I just tried to put positive energy into it and make them into positive pieces, as I try to do with everything. I want people to look at my work and smile. I want it to make them happy, or to allow them to remember that life is good, that, you know, there's so many battles we always have to fight. It's continual. You know, for me at least, I always have something new I'm dealing with. I'm not saying that there's a lot of drama. I'm just saying, you know, right now it's trying to figure out how to pay for these art shows and how to buy the supplies and everything. And, you know, I'm just bleeding money, and it has to stop. I don't have money. I don't have money to spend. And anyways, here's our stubby Stabilo stick. This is a regular cheap paintbrush that I got from Michaels, and what I did was cut off all the bristles, so that I have this nice, hopefully you can see that, very stubby stick. So half of it's a little bit shorter and longer, and that's because I want as fine of a point as I can while I'm doing it. So then I can take the longer brushes, see, and that gives me the effect that I prefer for the Stabilo. I like to have a little more control with it, and I find that this is a faster way for me to work with it. This is a mostly dry brush, and this also allows me to push underneath of the edges. Okay, sorry guys, you're gonna go over here for now. You're gonna go over here for now. Here for now. Okay. So I know that this is uneven under here. I kind of wanted a splash of color right there. This background is quite neutral, and I wanted the words to be read easily and noticed. Words are important to me. I don't put words onto a piece unless they are important, or unless they would make me stop and go, oh, well, that's cool. You know? Yeah. So, sometimes with Stabilo, and these images do not have Mod Podge over the top of them. They are LaserJet images. But without the Mod Podge to protect it, it does absorb right into the picture. Now, I don't hate that by any means. I just didn't plan for it to be there. But it works fine. You know, it kind of makes me want to go back in and hand paint the girls like I usually do. But I think with these guys, the pictures are so awesome the way that they are, that they really don't need that additional, you know, that additional work. I don't think it's necessary. I like them. And I know that you guys don't like to sit and watch me do all the Stabiloing. But, you know, I try to keep working at a good speed. Oh, that's interesting. I lost stuff under there. I have some new projects I want to play with, and mainly with resin. I don't know if I'm going to get to them. I want to get back to my deli press. I don't think I'm gonna get back to that either. My jelly press to make deli sheets. I love that thing. And I need to make more deli sheets, but I've got I think Danville next weekend. You know, it's just what 5 days away. Okay, everybody, I'm back. Only gone a half a second, right? Okay, what are we gonna add to this? What feels special? What feels... That's kind of cool. I like that. That's cool. Okay. What next? See if we got anything else in here. No. Owls. No. No. I kind of like that. It's kind of weird. A little discombobulated. No. Let's see what's in Kathy's bag of goodies. Kathy gave me all these wonderful old 80s earrings. Kind of fun. So I'm just looking for some color, some interest, something a little fun. Oh God. Yeah. Nothing much here, I guess. Might be kind of pretty under there. Let's see what this looks like cleaned up. Yeah. This jewelry cleaner is very handy. I kind of have it here on my desk always. Well, not always. A lot of time it's in my bathroom. This stuff I believe I get in like Walmart, Target, wherever. And you have to be careful what you dip into it though, because it will really, if you put turquoise in there, it will just eat the turquoise. That's all it does. It eats the turquoise. Very, very acidic stuff. So let's pull off this post. Easy enough. And this is just a, you know, fun bit of costume jewelry. That kind of goes with these guys. I kind of like having that star on there. You know, where's anybody ever going to find anything similar to that? That's what I love to do, is find unique little bits that, you know, I mean, this teddy bear, that's pretty awesome. I'll use it. You watch. I will use it. Okay, let me get all this stuff off the desk. Now there's the other one. I don't think we need both of them. No. Okay, good God. I got these pieces mainly for doing my boxes, to be honest. Okay, hike. Glue that stuff down. Other than that, I think I like how it's looking. I think it's good. Ah, my edging. Yeah, that'll help. Let's do the edging real fast before I go on. Now, I did get this new one from Colorbox because my vintage ombre from Hero Arts is looking a little rough. It's almost gone. Oh yeah, it always helps so much. So I put a lot of copper on that, and then I can just go over with that gold. And I like to take it around the edges, of course, and show you what I'm doing. So it's, you know, white canvas there. Or it had white paint on it, on the canvas. So. Terracotta is coming out a little bit strong, but we're gonna, of course, go over it with the StazOn. I'm doing my edging, what I like to do. This is Timber Brown StazOn. I like finishing up with this because it's a permanent ink. Mostly permanent. As we know, we can take off this ink with alcohol. Here we go. Let's put my last goodies on here because I think that little bit of red pulled through will be very nice. And for this, we're going to have to get out the dreaded Gorilla Glue. I hate that stuff. There we go. So if you have this stuff on here, it's not going to sit flat or flush. I want it to sit flush. So yeah, I'm going to take the extra 3 minutes to get this crap off of here. Glue. This is glue. It's not crap. If that was crap, that would be gross. More likely, it's Gorilla Glue. Haha. Or E6000 works. I think mine is E6000 right now. They have little single-use that's gonna Slice my finger open. Sorry. My brother Rick just went through my brain. Do not do that. Okay, Rick, sorry. Sorry. Don't do that. Don't cut towards yourself. Okay. Gorilla Glue Extravaganza. Oh, E6000. It's the same stuff. It likes to come out and be really annoying. Get everywhere. I just like to get everywhere. Horrible stuff. See why I used to below first? Makes it much easier. I'm just going to fill up that little cup because that gem did not realize it had an empty background there. Okay. And thank you, Kathy, for the donation of goodies. It's awesome. I love bags of goodies. You always find something cool in there, right? I think that'll add a really nice little touch of shimmer. And somebody doesn't like it. Honestly, they can peel it off. They really can. Okay. And we're going to take 2 extra seconds and make sure it's lined up properly. Because if it's wrong, it's going to be noticeable. And we're going to take 2 seconds and clean up as much glue as we can off of here. Because of course, it's got all over the place. You need to have enough to put it on and make it stay on, but you don't want to have so much that it just oozes out the sides. Good. It's good. Perfecto. Okay. I'm gonna set that aside and let it dry. Actually, I have a table over here all set up, ready to go. I really want to work on doing some resin stuff. I've got to make 5 more canvases. I really do. So here's some of the things I was working on earlier in the week. You know, the problem for me with these guys, they turned out really beautiful, but these girls do not speak to me in any way, shape, or form. They just don't. And I mean, this one, I love that one. I love the background. It turned out so cool. This one I had found a good saying for. I'll keep looking for it. Because I think I could put a good saying on here and have that one have a little more meaning to me. I think these will sell. I'm not saying that they won't. I don't have any particular huge attachment to them. And that's very frustrating for me as an artist. I want to be able to attach to my work, to have a story behind it. And I really do love the technique that I came up with here. I think it's really cool. But the images do not grab my soul. Oh, and they keep falling down. Poopy things. Ah! Okay, like I said, they keep falling down. Jeepers. Alright, let's take care of the guys. I do like these guys. Unless he wishes for me, you know. We both wish the best for each other. And yeah, it's a wish list, you know. I'll choose you. I want somebody who would say that to me. I choose you. And hopefully it's somebody that I want to have choose me. They seem to keep having the wrong people choose me. Or somebody who pretends that they're choosing you, in reality they're not. They're just in their own little world. Using you for what they want and knowing that you'll never be a part of their life. That's pretty common for me, actually. I get fooled. My heart fools me. There is a meme I shared recently that said, you know, if you love too much, you know, that's not a bad thing, it's a superpower. And it's like, no, you know, actually it is kind of a bad thing. It's a bad thing. Okay, so I can see a couple issues are already going to happen with these words. I'm going to take a little bit more time going around the wording because, like you can see right there, I got it a little bit too far over onto the words. And when you do that with this, it's going to turn those words black. So this is a stretchy eraser. Oh no! Really? Oh, dang it. You know, I honestly can't believe I haven't done that sooner. I don't want to set that on there because that's... Okay. Well, you guys will get all this edited out. I have to clean. People like the pigs. Alright, this is what I was wanting to do because I had gotten the Stabilo over the words. And before I add water to it, I want to take them off of the words a little bit. What I should have done was put some ink on them, actually. So as we know, Stabilo being water soluble, this will get all over the place if I put ink on it after I do the Stabilo. So I am going through and removing a good portion of the Stabilo around the words because I don't want to ruin them. I like these words. I like these words a lot. So we'll bring it up here. And all right. Fun times. Never can be easy, right? Always got to be something new. Missing. I need to make sure if you're still even in focus here. Yeah, we're okay there. Let's get those colored. This Victorian Velvet, the Tattered Rose, Milled Lavender. I generally work the best for this. I'm trying not to go over the white too much because there's still remnants of Stabilo. And if I pull that Stabilo, it's going to make it black, and I do not want to make these words black. I like this color. It's a little bit of a warmer color, but it's pulling in the colors from the background. This is, again, the Victorian Velvet. So as I go over it a little bit more, it's getting through the Mod Podge, and it's starting to absorb into the paper, like right in here. So I can't do it too much, or I risk taking the words off. But yet I want to do it enough to where it has the right color behind it. There we go. One other color, let's see. Let's try this Weathered Wood. Oh, that's pretty dark. That's really dark. So we're just going to put a little bit of that on the edges. How about that? Nice, nice, nice. Now, I know I was worried about getting the black over the words, but the gray just kind of takes it down to just that weathered color without it being, you know, I don't want it to be pink. There. Beautiful. Perfect. There we go. I like that. Okay. So we just took back that white. Look at this one too. I want something that brings that up a little bit without being too much. Let's try a little bit of the Squeeze Lemonade. Oh, it's very brown now. Just trying to give it a little color. A little bit more life than what it has currently. And I like that. That's marrying that colors. And here, this photo has that same tone to it. I'm going to try a little bit of tea dye. It's a little bit dark, so I'm going to be very cautious at first and just kind of go to the side. And I like that color, so then I can bring it over onto the rest and even directly apply it. It's a good color. I was worried it was going to be too dark, but it's perfect. In fact, it's so perfect that it's warming up the lettering. And let's go over these. Beautiful. Very subtle. It's a very subtle difference, but for me, it just warmed up the lettering. And, yeah, that's important to me. Nobody else would notice. Nobody else would notice a difference. But I know it makes it better, so, yeah. That's what I do. That's what I do. Nitpicking? Sure. I fully admit that. It is a nitpicky process. Okay, just about ready to go through in Stabilo. I don't know if I'm going to go around each and every word because, again, more paper towel. Jesus. Okay, it's going to be an organization day. I can't waste the time to organize. I just can't. I don't have that time. Oh, well. So this guy moves a little bit, but I think it's okay. I really do think it's okay. I don't think it's going to fall off unless somebody really yanks on it. So I have a very small amount of Stabilo on my paintbrush. And I do want a very fine outline for them. See, and then it starts to muddy things up. No mud. No mud. Okay, let's get this guy. Not enough liquid. You've got to have just the right amount of liquid on here. How do you know the right amount of liquid? Well, if it melts too much and disintegrates, you've got too much. If it doesn't move at all, you don't have enough. It's about as scientific as I can get it. It's a mostly dry brush process. You can hear how dry it is. Okay, let's get these here. Get these here. Okay. Forcing a shadow. It's a good thing. Look and make sure. Looks like I'm about done. I would like to outline it with a Sharpie, the wording. I haven't done that enough to really feel confident in it. I don't like how that looks right there, that W. And I could probably take it off with alcohol. God darn it. Hold on. What's happening now? I think it's okay. I like it. Pull a little bit of this up. Where's my girls? I'll sign up later. All right, I think it's done. I like how I was able to bring that through. Oh, geez, I didn't even do my edging. I don't even know how much edging I really need to do with this, though. Let's do a small amount. I really don't want to shift the colors too much. I mean, that's very cool. I like a finished edge. I really do. What you guys know? Okay. Alrighty. Perfect. Okay, that's it for these two. I'm going to pull out another canvas. I'm going to pull out some more images, and I will be back in just a moment. All right, guys, take her easy. Bye.